So let me go to one other question. I found that one interesting. I had no idea where that was going to go, so I really appreciate that question, Nick. Thank you. Let's see, which one of these do I want? There's some combination of questions. Let me mention both, and you can pick which one you like more, because they both relate to colonizing Mars. One comes from Henning Rodel, a PhD candidate in civil and environmental engineering, which just asks Elon, given your plan to bring 1 million colonists to Mars, what are the pressing future technologies that need to be developed in order to support a robust and thriving surface colony? So it's technology for, I guess, survival. And then maybe related from the Stanford Space Initiative students, how do you envision humans governing a separate planet? I'm not sure if you had to think about that yet.
I thought a little bit about those things. I mean, obviously the first challenge is just getting there at all, and like that's, so SpaceX is working super hard on figuring out just how to get large numbers of people and cargo to Mars. And I think we've got something that I think works at a sort of fundamental physics and economics level. So it's like a question of figuring out the detailed design, which we're working on. We're only spending like half an hour a week on it because we've like pressing near-term priorities. But I'm kind of excited about how it's coming together. So getting that transport thing solved, I think will then open up a tremendous number of opportunities for people on Mars. Just like having the Union Pacific Railroad to California, and and look at what resulted after
whole
that.
Ecosystem of other companies figured out.
It's like
what
once
are you going to
get there, then you get the opportunities for entrepreneurs are tremendous. That ranges everything from everything you can imagine, like starting the first, like the first Italian restaurant or something on Mars. It's like somebody's got to do it, and it'll be kind of cool. Like an iron refinery, like
local
like
resource
steel foundry.
utilization. Yep.
The entire base of industry, and then there'll probably be things like that are just unique to Mars. But we gotta get that, effectively that Union Pacific Railroad there in order to get the entrepreneurs there and then create a fertile environment for them to create companies. So that's so once you're there, it's going to be, I think, a lot of exciting things that can be done. And in the beginning, people would live in kind of glass domes, but over time, we would terraform Mars and make it like Earth. So I think there'd just be a lot of super exciting things that are hard to predict. Just like when they're building Union Pacific, nobody would have predicted Silicon Valley and Hollywood.
Right.
That's would have been like,
and urbanization in general.
Yeah.
And,
that California would be like the most populous state in the country. Like they'd be like, that sounds crazy.
For them, gold is discovered. Right.
Yeah. I think like it's really incumbent on SpaceX or maybe other organizations to figure out how to get there. Well, otherwise, nothing else matters.
Right.
And then once you get there, there's a lot of a lot that can be done. From a governance standpoint, obviously, ultimately, the governance of Mars will be up to the Martians, but
it's cool that we have a name for him now. You become a Martian when you go there.
But I think if you said like, how would you do democracy 2.0, or like some new version, I think we'd probably have more of a direct democracy than a representative democracy. When the United States was formed, it was impossible to have a direct democracy. Like even sending a letter took weeks. So there was no way that people could like vote directly on issues. You had to have representatives.
Interesting.
So I think probably there would be more direct democracy.
And is this thing about the latency of communication from Earth?
That'd
be its own
latencies,
thing?
Just like communication errors and communication latency. When you have letters that take weeks to get anywhere, would have made governance almost impossible. I think if it hadn't been a representative democracy, and you had a lot of people who couldn't even read or write. So